Some of you laughed at me starting this Pokemon card business. Told me I had no idea what I was doing, which is kind of true. I am still learning. But this week, I get the last laugh, bro. We did it. We finally did it. We sold the first edition PSA 8.5 Shadowless Venusaur, bro. Come on. Plus another big card. It was a deal. But before we get into how that all happened, there is some more hiccups that have happened this past week, which we'll go over first. We'll get the negatives out of the way, and then we'll talk about all the positive stuff. So the negatives, it's the bloody website, bro. So Shopify, again, my ignorance, and again, no idea what I'm doing, but they've told me that like they were going to suspend some of my items that were on my account, and I was like, what? Some of them were like singles, and I was like, why can't I just put my like singles on the secondary market like that? And they've told me that like I need to prove my authenticity of the product, so it's not like a fake product, and just make sure I'm getting from like a registered distributor, which I kind of can't because I don't have like distribution access. But I have hit up David Yan from the Game Tree. Thank you very much for helping me out. Also Cardtopia, Van, bro, they've been helping me out, just giving me like invoices to say like this is like product that he's bought from me, and I've sent it away. I did it twice, got bounced back and said no, it's not good enough. One reason was because the invoice was like too long ago, and I was like, bro, that's stupid. What if I was selling a product that was like 2 years old or something? So that didn't make sense. So we did another one, and I'm still waiting to hear back. I said on Friday, it's Monday, so maybe hopefully like the weekend they don't like work over the weekend or something, because I'm a little bit stressed out. But anyway, I took all the items that they like flagged off, so you probably would have seen a lot of items that have been taken off the website. I just don't want it to get like terminated. On top of that, a lot of money has been held. It's been held before this all happened, but I think this could be all part of the like problem. So there's like $1,000 sitting in there I can't get out, which they haven't even got back to me. Bro, Shopify sucks. This has just been such a shit process. I even watched like Pokeyini's video about it, and I was like, bro, what? I didn't even think about this. But anyway, I see a lot of other people do it that don't have this kind of access, and I'm like, why me, bro? Why the little guy? But yeah, anyway, so there's a bit of drama going on with that. Hopefully I can get that sorted. So in terms of like payment on Shopify, it's all like bank transfer and PayPal at the moment, because if you just do Shop Pay, it goes into like Shopify and then they pay you. So I don't want any more money going in there that I can't get out. So, and I haven't listed any more on there too. I've done a little bit more pickups. Did go to a show on like the Sunday, yesterday. Yeah, a video will be coming out for that too, but so annoying, bro. I could use that $1,000 to put somewhere else. Anyway, hopefully that can get sorted. I've heard stories that people like they've held their money for 120 days and stuff. I really hope that doesn't happen to me. But yeah, anyway, future we're doing PayPal and just bank transfer for now. But I have also created a Facebook group, so please join that. The link is in the description. Mainly for like rip and ships, and I post all my sales that I'm going to do before I post them on other Facebook groups. So yeah, join that. If you get invited, you get invited. If like you get in, you get in. If you don't feel too bad. But I just want to keep it like a bit of a niche group. It's already like 25 members in there. It's a good group, and it's pretty much just everyone that jumps into the rip and ships. So yeah, go jump in there and tell me your favorite Pokemon, bro. That's one of the questions. Anyway, let's get into the magic, bro. So we sold the Venusaur 8.5, yeah, the Shadowless Venusaur. Been sitting on that for, you guys probably know, I did that $6,500 deal pretty much nearly at the start of the journey, so 5-6 months ago. At the time, the price on that was like $2,700, so I got it for that amount. Crept up to $4,200 at the moment, or 4,100 and something on Collector anyway. So I sold it for 87%. I did that and the Ride on Skyridge Hollow as a deal for $4,280, bro. I got it on video too because he came to the show to pick it up. So, bro, good content. Biggest one-off deal to date. I don't think it's going to be another big deal like that anytime soon, because obviously I don't have another big card like that. And I'm a little bit scared to buy another big card like that just because I might be holding on to it for a long time. But, bro, crazy work, man. I just give myself a clap, bro. Paid in cash too. I couldn't even close my wallet. It's that fucking full. But yeah, Big reason why I wanted to sell that too is because I'm doing another big deal. Another person reached out to me. This is why it's always good to do content. They reached out to me, old friend of mine, didn't know he collects, but he's got some absolute goodies. So hopefully I'm just gonna put pretty much all that money straight into that deal. Hopefully that will happen in the next 2-3 weeks, because I want to sell some other stuff so I can get more money. He's got, I don't know, I want to spend like 10K with him, so I need a lot of money for that. Anyone want to give me some money, bro? That's why I just need that money from Shopify. But let's go into the numbers anyway. On TradeMe, we sold $121 worth of cards, which is great. I had about, I don't know, 40 listings or so. Lots of art res. Some they just went just under market. Some went over market, like this Artisan Gold card went for like double market, and then like a Beach Court went for over market. The gold cards, just a little bit wars again. And then on the website, we had $115.04. 2 of those for the ripperships, and then like a person bought a card as well. That's deducted the 2% fee. Again, that money I don't have, so whatever. But it's mine. I will get it at some point. Touch wood. But on TradeMe, we sold $5,397, bro. Let's go. So pretty much another 1,000 come from like all the ripperships that we did on Friday. The ripperships are going great. You know, I am like when I just do like. If you just want to join the week, like I may be losing a little bit of money because I give away a card and I give away like 3 blister packs. But I'm still up, but like, you know, the profit is not that great. So in the future, I'll try and like do like packs and then like prize total together. But yeah, they're going great. Shout out to everyone that jumped in. A few hiccups that happened this time. When I went live, I'd like double click too fast, so it went live, and then it went unlive, so I just had to quickly redo it again. That was easy enough. But just how I use I use my phone for my camera to look at the cards. The like system, I think it's just like when it transferred to the computer, it's just like a little bit slow. So every now and then it lags or it drops off, which is annoying. I need to figure out, bro. I bought the cable and everything for this Lumix thing, but this is quite an old camera. Bought this like in COVID, and it's just like I can't figure it out. But anyway, everyone's all good with that. They're going good. I love it. We pulled some good cards again. The Steelix IR from Paradox Rift, that was my favorite pull. But yeah, those are going great. And then we had a few other sales, just a few little cards, but right, that Venusaur and the Skyridge Hollow, bro, so good. Soon I'll be adding more money into the business from that $6,500 deal. I want to sell the shiny Kabutops. I don't really like Kabutops. I just like the way the card looked. It was shined. And also the Haunter for the Fossil PSA 10. I just need more money for this next deal. Both cards have gone up, which is great. So hopefully I can sell those, and I'll add the money, like the percentage that I bought it at was like 75%, like ages ago. So both cards have gone up. The Kabutops is like double in price. So I've done good money. And with the Venusaur, I got it at $2,700 and at 75% of that. So what's that, like 2,200, let's say, and I sold it for like 3,500ish. So bro, some good margins in there. Stuck to it, and it paid off. Also, some more money that I have put into the business this week. I bought a lot of Japanese, so if you see on the ripperships, there's a lot of Japanese. Once I get some boxes, like bigger boxes, I'm gonna do like sealed product on the website. Just got little ones that can't quite fit the Japanese into it. So if you're looking for Japanese, I'm gonna try and beat everyone else, just the big stores. I'm a little guy, but I just wanna try beat those guys because I am the little guy. Just to get like ahead. And then bought some English Obsidian Flames for the rip and ship. And then I spent $130 as a vendor yesterday at the card shop. But over the whole week 31, we have sold $5,633.40, bro. The biggest week we have had yet, by like $2.5 grand. Last week we did like $3 grand. 5,600. I don't think we're gonna beat this for a long time. Maybe when I get my grading stuff back, or the 2-day, like the vendor show, the 2-day card show, maybe then. But even then, I don't know. Probably then actually. But until then, no. And that brings the total sales for the business to $39,450.45. Bro, give me a couple of weeks, 50K will happen. Maybe a month max, I reckon. Should we try? 1 month, we'll try to get to 50K. But no, I don't have a lot of cards to sell at the moment. I'm going to buy some more though. But minus the $33,411 we have put into the business, we are in the profit at $6,039.45. Smell that. smells like money, bro. Nah, I don't really care about the money, but in all seriousness, if you get into business and you don't want to make any fucking money, then why are you getting into business? But still, it just feels so good because I've been through so many downs in this like journey so far. And you know, especially from like that like last deal I just did, the like international deal with that cock up and that dickhead not replying to me. It just feels good, you know, just to have a bit of a win for a change. I stuck to it. We're here, you know. Thank you, and thank you for everyone that has been on the support so far. And no, I'm not just in it for money. It's mainly just so I can buy more Pokemon cards for my collection. It's nice for a change, you know. But again, it's not going to last long. I'm going to buy more cards. We're going to go back down, but then you know when we come back up, it's going to come up faster and higher. You know what I mean? I need to buy more English for Ripper ships, which, you know, it's hard to find cheap English product, which maybe I'd stick to Japanese for a little bit. Got plenty of Japanese. Let me know in the comments if you really love English that much that you want to rip English. I know like I like to rip English more than Japanese, but some people are vice versa because of the cost and whatnot. But yeah, and then we're going to buy more cards and then we'll come back down. But right, just savoring the moment. And I do want to get this fucking website sorted. Hopefully that can be in the next week or so, but I'm not holding my breath. So join the Facebook group. I think that's all I've got to tell you this week. And I'm glad I got to tell you that because it feels so fucking good. My biggest grading submission is on its way too. 26 cards. Should be here in the next 2-3 weeks. Hopefully here before the next card show. It would be good if I had that now to sell some more cards to get some more money. But I did get upcharged $7, so I'm thinking at least one of those cards got a 10. So you know, there's the positive. $7, bro. Another guy in the chat got upcharged $1,100. So good for him. He got a lot of good grades, but also that would suck. yeah, that's it. Any questions? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for all that has been on this journey. We still haven't hit the 10k goal yet. Don't know what we're gonna do after. Probably 50. Then 100 to get to 6 figures or something. Yeah. Anyway, see you in the next video. Peace.